Well, hello there, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a memory journal with me in my Hobonichi Techo A6. And here I am starting off by just kind of keeping track of some of my habit tracker kind of things. I can go over that in a separate video, and I'm also kind of just filling out the monthly calendar section and just giving it a little bit more deco, as I am trying to use some more stickers so I can get more stickers basically as a way to justify a future purchase of other stickers. Basically, my goal is to get some stickers that kind of fit better in an A6 format. Here, I wrote April's Fools, and I just felt really silly about it, and I just decided to leave it. Um, and I made some curry that night, which you can barely see, and we watched 500 Days of Summer. We've kind of been trying to do a movie night on Saturdays, which is kind of nice to just, you know, sit down and chill after the crazy weeks we've been having, it feels like, to just have nothing to do except zone out on the TV and think about something else besides responsibilities. Um, this is some new washi tape that I believe I showed off on one of my videos from my Amazon washi tape haul where I got 120 different um, rolls of washi tape in one package. I recommend it. I have really been liking it, and have been using it in a bunch of different places. This is a Midori, I think, sticker, like date or love or something like that, set. My friend, she got married on Saturday, and I was supposed to be a bridesmaid, but unfortunately I had to cancel because of my school, and things are just so busy with it that there was no way that I could go and maintain my work schedule. And once I kind of finished with that, I went ahead and moved on to doing some journaling. And that particular week was, I feel, kind of eventful. Um, and yeah, just feels like we had a lot of stuff going on this month, or I guess in March. Um, and doesn't look like things are going to be slowing down in the near future here. But that's okay because I kind of live for the craziness. Um, those stickers right there, that was from Function of Beauty. If you haven't heard of Function of Beauty, they they make a line of hair care products that are customizable. You kind of set what your goals are with your hair, and they make it for you and send it to you, and they send you these really cute stickers that are supposed to go on your products, like your shampoo or conditioner bottles. But I like them so much that I thought these would be much better in my journal than on a shampoo bottle that's just going to get thrown away. So, or I guess recycled. And now that I think about it, does it make it less recyclable because it has stickers on it? I don't know. Here I was trying to draw a roll of washi tape, and I was actually looking at a roll of washi tape that had a little bit, not a little piece kind of sticking up. I'm not good at drawing, so this is how it turned out basically. I gotta say though, it could be worse, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. But this is the day that I filmed. I think this is the day that I filmed the washi tape, yeah, haul. I might have my dates confused. Even when I was writing it, I was not entirely sure. That one, oh gosh, it's going so fast. So the washi tape um, color, that particular color is, I think it's magenta. I'm going to pull it out right now. Yeah, I think that is magenta. And then the one with the little cell phone sticker on it, I believe that one is lavender. Actually, it might be violet. Yes. And then the rectangle is lavender. I'm looking at my markers right now. So rectangle is lavender. Um, and cell phone is violet. And that particular day, I felt like I was just like, I had a lot of stuff happen, and I really needed to take a breather. And that's why I enjoyed filming the showing off the different washi tapes that came in that pack. This set of stickers, you can kind of see it for a second. It's a roll of stickers. It's like, looks like a washi tape roll, but it is a bunch of little stickers that you basically just pull apart. And this is the Wisteria collection. I believe the brand is Bondi. I got it at JetPen, or from JetPens. I get a lot of stuff from JetPens. I'm a little bit obsessed. This Wisteria one, it's not exactly my favorite, so I thought this would be a good way to use as many as possible and potentially start making room for new washi tape. I've seen on Stationery Pal and Amazon and even other smaller shops that sell their own custom washi tapes. One of the things that I like to do with my Techo, since I don't journal every day, I I like to write recipes that I made for that week. And oh yeah, I messed up there. I don't know what distracted me. And I started writing something else that started with the letter I and realized, you know, that needed to say ingredients. I messed up quite a few times actually in this particular video, where I think I just either got distracted or wasn't thinking. There's a really funny mess up coming up. So anyway, yeah, I like to use my Techo to write down recipes, and I actually have a running list of the recipes, like an index in the back where the My 100 pages are. That's where I keep track of all my recipes, and actually I have referred to it a couple of times as far as, thinking about what have I done, what did I do, because I will also write myself little tips for either what to do next time to make it better or what not to do to, keep it tasting pretty good. Um, this particular quinoa salad that I made, I usually don't use quinoa, I use orzo. And I gotta say, it is better with the orzo in this particular case, but nonetheless, I recommend it. I'm also not typically exact on measurements and a lot of stuff, especially when I've made it more than one time. I just kind of eyeball it. So, where it says olive oil and vinegar, I just I use a bunch basically so that it's not dry, as quinoa can be kind of dry at times. I'm a little off screen here. And I'm trying to use some of those stickers from I think it's my Happy Planner um, books of stickers that I have, where they're just feel like they just don't quite fit right with this A6 format. Um, but nonetheless, I'm still trying to incorporate them. So this is the week before we took the assessment, and basically what I needed to do to move on to the next part of the class that I'm taking. It's a challenging class, to say the least, but I am just trying to stay motivated and stay positive. Um, in a previous video, I think it was my most recent plan with me, I said that I had failed the assessment, but luckily they let us, not necessarily retake it, but they let us fix the different mistakes that we had. And with that, with those fixes, we were able to move on to working on the project, kind of like the final project where we're all working together to make a website slash app, um, which is a little nerve-wracking because it's kind of almost like a job in and of itself. So you don't want to disappoint your team, and you certainly don't want to disappoint your bosses, or in our case, the instructors. Nonetheless, I feel uh, inadequate lately when it comes to working on this project. So the nice thing is I have some classmates who are very helpful and informative, so I really, really appreciate having them um, as a way to get support. This also, both of those washi tapes were also from my Amazon haul. More Function of Beauty stickers. I got multiples because they sent me multiples of a particular order because I thought it had been lost. It came very late. My replacement came before the original package, and yeah, that's why I have multiples of the same sticker sheet. Oh yeah, this is as I'm reading it here, across the street from us there's a golf course and there's a neighborhood um, with houses along the golf course. And the houses, sorry, my chair is very squeaky. We I needed to update my LinkedIn profile picture, so there's a lot of like nice trees and greenery and things like that. So we just kind of found a place to take pictures in front of a couple of houses, basically. And that was the night that we watched 500 Days of Summer. All right, so here I am using my Zig Clean Color dot marker. I believe this is in the color Island Coral. And the other color that I'll be using next is Fawn. Um, I love these markers. If you can get a hold of any of them, I highly recommend it. They're so much fun to not just draw polka dots with, but also um, they're just like so juicy. So it's like they have this really nice watercolor effect that when you use the dot side of the marker, like the bigger tip, it just makes this really cool like watercolor effect, and they're a lot of fun to use. Um, this is the day that we planted a couple of crepe myrtles outside, so that's kind of what I was going for here with the little branches with dots on them. Uh, and we also, this particular day, there's a house that sold or is for sale. I don't know. I feel like it's been on sale for a long time, and I think it's even shown as sold, but like nobody has moved in. Nobody's been living there as far as we know anyway. So there's this giant bush on the side of the house that has been growing into the sidewalk. And not just like growing into the sidewalk, but it's dead because of the last freeze that we had. A lot of the bush has frozen over and it gets in the way of when we're trying to walk the dog. So, and it's also just really ugly to see all of that dead stuff on it. So, Tom decided that he was gonna trim some of the dead stuff off, and I said I would help him. It was actually pretty easy because everything was so dead. Things were just snapping off really quickly. So we made good work, and one of our neighbors, she was so sweet, she made us cookies as a way to basically say thank you because she too finds it ugly and in the way of when she's trying to walk her dog. So it was nice to have a few extra chocolate chip cookies. Um, these weather stickers, some of them are from the Pretty Planner, which is a shop that I don't believe is making stickers anymore. And some of the other stickers, like the one on the 28th, that one is Sweet Kawaii Designs. I don't know if they still make those stickers. It's been a pretty long time since I've been onto that shop. And now they actually have their own website. That's how long I've bought from them. Um, and they have just really cute weather stickers. I love weather stickers. So I definitely will be purchasing a few more sets in the near future. My in-laws came over afterward and we just hung outside and talked. It was actually a really nice spring day for us to hang out in the back patio and talk. Let's see what we have for this particular day. If you have any questions as far as the markers that I use or anything, please feel free to ask. I really like the Marvy, I think it's what I used with the yellow, Marvy Le Pen markers. Let me see here. Le Plume too. On one side it has the brush tip, and then on the other side it has a really fine tip, so it's really nice for small detail stuff. So if you are following along with the video, this is the day that I had my assessment, uh, but I started writing assment. I was so mad with myself because it was just so bad. Such a bad mess up after having doodled, you know, the marker, and I decided, you know what, instead of trying to overthink it and do it in cursive, I'm just gonna write it in straight up print. So nothing could go wrong. Luckily, after that, I think my mess ups do improve if there's any left. I'm sorry if you can hear that. There is a FedEx truck delivering to one of my neighbors right now, and it just pulled away. Guys, the assessment was something else. It took it out of me. I mentioned in a previous video it was 5 hours long, and those 5 hours were all utilized. I ate while I was coding, and to not pass it, I wasn't surprised and I wasn't necessarily disappointed. I just wanted to know what I needed to do or, be pointed in the right direction to be able to fix whatever was wrong with my assessment because I really wanted to get into the project phase. So I'm lucky that at least I got that chance to correct my mistakes and, start working on the product. So This is one of those washi tapes also from the Amazon haul. It's so cute. You know, this again, I really do recommend the washi tapes. A few of them have some words on them that either are a little bit out of context or don't exactly make sense, but beyond that, they're just really cute, kind of whimsical little drawings and designs on them. And yeah, I highly recommend them. It's not a lot on an individual roll, but you also get a lot of rolls. This is a night I made Thai curry. It was really tasty, but instead of having plain rice with it, we had this rice we got from Costco that is already seasoned. And the rice itself is really good. It's it has more like an Indian flavor profile than it does Thai flavors. So together, I don't think it went very well. The next day, I ended up just having some of the curry by itself, and ooh, that's where I could really taste a lot of the flavors of the paste of the Thai or the curry paste that I used, and it was really tasty. We are very lucky to have a supermarket that sells products from kind of all over the world. There's like an Africa section, there's an India section, um, Japan, Korea. Some of them are a little bit more specific than others in terms of regions or countries, um, like South America and Latin America. But that's where I got these curry pastes. They have a nice variety of them, and it's been a lot of fun cooking with them. So if you find that your town has one of these shops, I highly recommend visiting it because you can find so many things that you couldn't in a typical supermarket. And it really just kind of opens up your world to a whole new set of flavors and combinations that you otherwise couldn't imagine putting together. And with these pastes, I also want to experiment and use them in other things besides making like a curry dish, so to speak. Um, that little sticker right there with the bowl and the food in it, that, oh, I can't remember what it is actually, but I will put it in the description below. Um, with this particular page, I usually like to take at least one page to practice my cursive, I guess, kind of just some hand lettering. Um, and days of the week are probably the more common things that I would be apt to write. Months as well is what you'll see also. To do hello. Also, I skipped the month of October, as you'll see. I don't know why. And even when I was writing it, I felt something was a little bit off. And I looked at my months and I thought, no, that's fine. Everything's good. But my brain just did not comprehend the fact that I forgot one month. And in this particular month, it's my brother's birthday. So I don't know how I just, you know, it fell from my brain, apparently. One of these days, I hope to master the bouncy style in cursive. That's very trendy, very popular, and just super cute. But at this point in time, I'm still new to brush pens and getting a feel for how to use them to make different letters and connecting them and stuff like that I'm still very much a novice at. I'm always sleepy. So I decided to write it this time. And that's where I called it a day. I decided to do a little bit of a flip through. I accidentally deleted the audio from this part, but at the next video, I will be sure to have the audio of me flipping through the different pages. I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.